Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash, and no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And a chance! And he's there to get it away. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Looking for a runner. Pass somewhat off target. Salmakers. It's a good foot in there. Oh, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Ribery. Chance! It's hit the upright. Zielinski.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Aims beyond the defence. Back into the middle. Tomori gets good distance on it. Now it's Ribery. Lovely pass, but can he get there? I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some concern.
It's Modric! Tomori gets it clear. Oh, good take in a good area. And he's on the finish! Goal, Milan! And Milan have the lead. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that silenced the crowd, Peter. Item 1 on the to-do list. Done.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Modric has got himself a free kick. This looks like a more than decent chance to strike. So, a genuine chance to increase the lead. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Marquez. Milan are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Real chance! And he hits the net! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Piercing and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Ricci. Schneider promptly onto that, and that is that.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. That's been slipped through. And this is Inzaghi.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had...
Inzaghi! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Milan with the corner, they're first. Quality ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, that pass isn't the best. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He gets big! And he's quick to get it clear again. That has not gone well.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
It's a searching pass. Zielinski, who's set up one goal so far. Estupinian bumps him off it and wins back the ball. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Spreads it out wide. Defending was strong and firm. Good steal, he just read it. And this is Lukaku. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Ricci. Now he's got space here. Looking for the run. Marquez calmly anticipates.
Milan have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Looking for options for movement. That's tidy. Zielinski. Ricci. It's a pretty loose pass. He's a sharp little ball here. And this is Inzaghi. Now it's Lukaku. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick.
Well, if he's serious about trying from this range, I think he must feel he can generate the power. Big ask.
A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Milan sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. And the second half gets underway. Salmakas. That's an imaginative pass. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Time and again they are repelled. Now it's Lukaku. And this is Inzaghi. No, that's been intercepted.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Lukaku is flagged offside. That is ended up in no man's land. Belanova. And it's Ribery. Not the most accurate pass. Modric. Looks a good ball through. He is through here. Serginho, lobbed in behind. Pulisic receives it in a wide position. And he's onside. And Martinez! Zielinski. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. He's through, now is he in? Now it's Zielinski. Great chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Has a look and plays it forward. Lukaku! Oh, it rattles the bar! Martinez.
E di 80.113 spettatori.
And the pass is intercepted. Pulisic has given away a free kick. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Belanova. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Nicely weighted ball. Milan are looking to break at pace, and that is expertly dealt with. Well timed, excellent interception. Martinez. Turns back here, probably the best option. Belanova. Ooh, a delicate chip through. Stood up well to him there. Filippo Inzaghi played out to the left flank.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space. This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Bastoni with the clearance. Batistuta is herring after that one. Modric. Great ball if he can get there. He's found a way through. Chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Milan really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 24.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
18. Lasciano il campo per il numero 15, il numero 6, il numero 17.
Somewhat off target.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Nkunku. Well, that looks a decent ball. Rabiot. It's Rabiot! And that is wildly off target.
Oh, it's a brilliant effort, you have to say that. He clearly wanted to do it in style.
And he's being shifted off it. Knocks it into space. Salmakers. Pavlovic. Not the most convincing of passes. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Fagioli. Bellanova kept his eye on it, and he's there. Marquez kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And here's Shevchenko. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And he was quick to react. Thinks about the shot. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Ambitious ball here. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Yildiz. He's found some space. Fagioli.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di
Whistle's
recupero.
gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
Signore e signori, attenzione, il papà del bambino che indossa un cappellino blu è atteso all'area informazioni.
Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive nerves. The prospects are so great, the potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge, because success in this competition brings so much. And the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Marquez promptly onto that, and that is that. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And here's Inzaghi. Quality ball. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Pulisic. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, I quite like the look of the defender, Pavlovic, because he seems to be a very good blend of steel and skill. We know all about his tackling and his strength, but...
And there's the shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
Milan with the corner, they're first. Mignon claims comfortable. And now they can spring out of defence. Pedro. He's being chased here by an unwelcome guest. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Rafael Leao! Rafael Leao! Danger averted for now. And it's Hernandez. Oh, this looks sharp. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the...
And the shot! Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. That has been cut short. Tomori. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. And that pass just didn't quite work. And he's going for goal! And they're not going to make any further progress now. Looking for options for movement. Little pass back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Milan have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Estupinian. Modric. Searching passes. Oh, what a climb! He will be livid with himself.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Hernandez. Milan trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. It's Lukaku! Too close for comfort. Ricci gathers from the goal kick. Ricci
are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Not the most accurate pass. And here's Modric. Can he finish? Ricci. Pedro. Oh, that's a key interception. Tomori engages and forces him off the ball. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. Now it's Nkunku. Zielinski.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Pulisic! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Pulisic clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Hernandez kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, that's fabulous. Tries a shot! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Milan have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Yeah, that's exactly what they required, but they need to be careful.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Milan happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Pedro. Ricci. Time and again they are repelled. Oh, Red, nice interception. Great vision. Oh, shooting chance! That's another chance! And he hits the net! AC Milan are all square. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly...
Oh, he's taken it. Zielinski going full tilt down the left. Ricci cuts it out. That is good alertness. Now it's Pulisic. Played into space.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
Mignon claims it, safe hands.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about. Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Milan have their second corner now. Milan are looking to go forward now. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. He's a sharp little ball here. Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Who saw this coming? Milan certainly weren't expecting this. Oh, just skips past it, shot a goal! And it's hit the woodwork and out!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Hernandez. Now this could be a chance. Filippo Inzaghi. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench? Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Nice interception, well timed. Ricci, Zielinski, and this is Inzaghi.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And it's Inzaghi. Baresi does well to get it back.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Pedro. Zielinski. Filippo Inzaghi. Lukaku. And he shoots! And somehow he managed to miss it.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 10.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Pedro. Lasciano il campo per il numero 12. Il numero 19.
This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
This looks promising. Foot in. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Fagioli. Now it's Pulisic. Played out wide. Now that's well seen too. It's run loose here. That's a corner kick.
Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.
Oh, it just wouldn't sit for him.
That's unlucky. The idea was really smart for me, and he's had a good go at it. All the big boys are set for this. It's like land of the giants in there. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Now it's Nkunku. Tomori. Gabbia. Loftus-Cheek.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di
Loftus-Cheek
recupero.
providing an outlet on that flank. That pass has been well intercepted. Now it's Selmakers. Oh, he's bustling through here. Crosses it in. And he's taking no chances there. That's it. We're going to get 30 minutes more.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
Well, fitness and fatigue, the key factors now as we head for extra time.
Cambio di giocatori.
90 minutes gone and nothing between them still. Hernandez. Gabbia wins the duel this time. Rabiot. Loftus-Cheek.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Face to face with the keeper. Chance for a shot! Oh, it's in! Late in the day! This could well be it! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Milan take the lead. Now it's Rabiot.
Oh, great feat, that.
Can he get on the end of this? That's been cut out, well played. Hernandez with the delivery. And the keeper beats it away. Fagioli. Now it's Pulisic.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He is through here. Can he finish? Really well taken goal. And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. That was easy, almost too easy.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And he's had it nicked away. That's been slipped through. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Milan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Ci sarà un minuto di
Skillfully
recupero.
cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Played back in. Oh, he's had a shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. And that's it for the first half of extra time.
Attenzione, signore e signori.
Well, it has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner? And we're off for the final time. It has been a slugfest. Significant blows landed, but still no knockout. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Salamakers gets across to intercept that. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Pulisic is onto this. Decent chance! Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. So this to extend their lead. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for it.
And that's it. So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
Facciamo un applauso ai tifosi che oggi compiano gli anni. Recandosi al box informazioni dello stadio, riceveranno un simpatico omaggio.
Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And as you can see, we've already started here. This easily the most keenly anticipated of today's games. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, I quite like the look of the defender, Pavlovic, because he seems to be a very good blend of steel and skill. We know all about his tackling and his strength, but it's the other aspect of his game that really stands out. He can carry the ball forward and pick those telling passes too.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Oh, good spread. Modric in acres of space out wide. That's a throw. Now it's Modric. Oh, and the shot! There it is!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Filippo Inzaghi demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Milan have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction.
Chance! It's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back.
Oh, he's been caught napping! Modric. And this is the cut. Shot at goal! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Milan really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Salamakers tries to clear. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. Looking for a runner. He's cut it out. Marquez gets across to intercept that. Opts for safety. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Great ball. Chance for a shot! Goal! Milan! And again they hit the front. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Thuram, lovely pass, but can he get there? And that is a little undercooked. No, that's been intercepted. Zaniolo. Now it's Thuram. And this is Calhanoglu. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
Now it's Inzaghi. Zielinski. Now it's Inzaghi. Modric. Now Ricci. And here's Inzaghi. Calhanoglu. Ricci. The ball has bounced loose now. Bartesaghi. Oh, can he get onto this? Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Inzaghi. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Tomori spots it and intercepts. Modric. Oh, that's well spotted. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Real chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Not the most accurate pass. And here's Salamakas. Now this could be a chance. Modric. Zielinski. Now it's Inzaghi. Estupinian. It's a pretty loose pass. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. He's intervened well there. Now it's Zielinski. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Pavlovic. Now it's Martinez. Now it's Zaniolo. Oh, that's fabulous. Zaniolo! Oh, it's fallen loose again! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. Milan are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. And the game has already resumed here. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Salmakas. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with him.
It's Inzaghi! And he has kept it out somehow.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
This their second corner of the game. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Inter Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Tomori gets it clear. Out of play for a throw. And it's Batasagi. Zaniolo. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Thuram! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this
Punched
corner.
away. In with the challenge. And now they can spring out of defence. And this is Inzaghi. Salmakas. Now it's Thuram. Marquez calmly anticipates. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now.
Oh, shooting chance! Top class from Thuram! Sumptuous finish, an absolute absolute joy! It's level again! What a match we have!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
This is quite a battle.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And claimed it back swiftly. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Milan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Tomori promptly onto that, and that is that. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Martinez. Zielinski. It's Lukaku! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Lukaku has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Now it's Thuram. Over to the left. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. He's trying to hit the front line here. That is good alertness. In by Tim. Terrific! It's hit the upright. Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it. Well, what about it? From the cusp of victory to the cusp of desperation.
Milan clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Now it's Dumfries. That ball looks a good one. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Pavlovic. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Now it's Inzaghi. And a chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Mkhitaryan. And that's been won straight back. DiMarco. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Plays it through. Dumfries is in a really good position out wide. And it's Denzel Dumfries. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. 90 minutes up, and we will be back for extra time.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So a brief breather, and then extra time.
Gli addetti alla sicurezza di tutti i settori sono pregati di recarsi nell'area dello staff. Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 4, numero 23.
So our quest to find the winner continues.
Il numero 5.
And the through ball. He's got away. It's Thuram. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now it's Loftus-Cheek, and he's Loftus-Cheek! Oh, that's incredible! And that has raised the roof! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Loftus-Cheek tries to play it through, and it's been played through, and he's running. It's Rabiot! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. He's on it. Can he get away? And it's claimed by the keeper. Mkhitaryan. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Filippo Inzaghi. Tomori. Mkhitaryan. That ball looks a good one. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think...
Oh, terrible mistake. Mkhitaryan. Dumfries. Mkhitaryan. Shapes to shoot. Oh, he's hit the bar. Loftus-Cheek. Fagioli. Oh, Red, nice interception. That's it for the first period of extra time. Well, it has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner? And we are already back underway. This has been enthralling. So what do the last 15 minutes have left? Milan needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Tomori, another pass, just keeps it ticking over. Loftus-Cheek. And it's Fagioli. Tries to thread one through. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, sweet feet. Estupinian. Shot could be on. Milan have reclaimed it. Goes for the shot! Oh, such a clever touch.
Milan can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. And it's Mkhitaryan. Looking for options for movement. Incoming delivery. Oh, that's an excellent interception. Rabiot tries to pass it through. Oh, he's found support out wide. Bastoni kept... And there goes the final whistle. Milan have done it. The perfect outcome in this most pressured of games. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid game plan in place for what was a very high-pressure game. I think it shows great maturity on the part of the players, and it was, for me, well-deserved and well-earned.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
Signore e signori, vi informiamo che la radiocronaca dell'incontro è trasmessa sulle frequenze della radio